Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Well, today we have a funny story. Would you believe me if I told you that a CEO cheating on his wife became the talk of the town and brought the entire internet together? Because that's exactly what happened recently at a Coldplay concert. There's a lot to go over, so let's get started. Please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it really does help out my channel. And it's one of the best ways you can support me.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Yep, there's background gameplay. I haven't used this in over a year. That's how you know I have a lot to talk about. So that was Andy Byron, and that was his chief product officer. So Andy Byron, for whatever amount of time, has been having an affair behind his wife's back with the chief product officer. And the only reason that they were caught in the first place was because of how suspicious they were acting on the Coldplay cam. I mean, just look at this. Their first instinct is to stop, drop, and roll like they're on fire. They turn around and everything. They made it so obvious. They were basically trying to get caught. They could have just played it off or done literally anything else. I don't know why they didn't just hug it out, point and laugh, or just act like they were cracking each other's backs or something. But I do want to call attention to this obviously fake statement that a lot of people did fall for by Andy Byron. I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment that it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. Also, just so we're clear, I don't know if this guy has any kids, and I haven't seen anything online saying he does have kids besides this fake post. If someone could educate me as to if he has kids or not, because I haven't been able to find anything saying that he does for sure, I'd really appreciate it. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps personally and professionally, and I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. I also want to take time to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. And then it ends with Coldplay lyrics. Now obviously it was fake, but I found a few Twitter accounts who took it as if it was real. The Twitter threads even had to clarify that this wasn't real. The audacity of Andy Byron is hilarious. Also, I have to take 4 different screenshots on my phone just to get everything this dude wrote. I'm not trying to call him out or anything. I understand a lot of people probably ran with the information they had, but this dude wrote like an entire novel based off of Andy Byron. I'm willing to be accountable, but how dare you film me cheating on my wife even though I literally I'm willing to be accountable, but how dare you film me cheating on my wife even though I literally bought media release when I bought these tickets. Also, I'm only going to be reading the interesting parts about this. This Astronomer CEO got caught cuddling his HR chief on the Coldplay kiss cam and immediately dove behind the barrier like he was just caught stealing cookies. If my audio sounds off, by the way, it's because I'm laughing the entire time and it's really hard to capture the audio while I'm laughing. Also, here's a look at the screenshot. This isn't even the entire post. Is this guy Andy Byron's son or something? Why is he so invested? Money doesn't make you invisible. It just extends how long you can pretend to make the fall hurt worse when reality catches up. The question you should be asking yourself right now: what would happen if everything about how you really operate got exposed tomorrow? Now, there are some people coming out saying that Andy Byron's wife spoke out about the situation. That is a lie. The response given by Andy Byron's wife was AI generated.
I am Megan Byron, Andy's wife. Seeing that recent video completely shattered my heart. The intimate moment between Andy and Kristen displayed on the big screen left me feeling betrayed, humiliated, and utterly exposed.
I'm not sure how many people actually fell for this, but it's very convincing. Also, if this portion of the video gets muted, it's probably because of the background music. I have no idea if it's copyrighted or not.
In the video, he quickly pulled away and she covered her face. All the cameras were focused on them, causing me unbearable pain, especially Martin's comment, either they're having an affair or they're just too shy. Those words pushed me to the brink of collapse. I know he's a public figure, but can he show some respect for me and our family? This embarrassment, this private moment magnified for everyone to see, it's beyond words. I never imagined I'd see my husband exposed like this in such a setting. Andy and I have always had a good relationship. Though he's sometimes busy with work, we've maintained trust and respect for each other. But that video destroyed the last bit of trust I had in our relationship. I understand Martin's public persona, but I deserve respect too as a wife, as a person. I don't want to be the center of public attention, nor do I want our our family struggles to become a laughingstock. Please give me some time and some peace to process this. Not for anyone else, but for myself.
I want to say I do find it extremely fucked up that you want to say give me some time and peace to process this as if you didn't make an entire AI video of her talking about this. I would argue that the opposite of giving this woman time and peace is to doctor footage of her saying something she didn't say. Also, you're just sitting there putting cry emojis over her face. I mean, it would be a good response if it was actually her response. But I can't help but feel bad for her and the family because it does look like she had a kid in that, so I'm assuming Andy does actually have a child. And I did see on Twitter that Andy Byron's wife did remove Byron from her last name. So on the bright side for Andy Byron, at least he can go out with a side piece as much as he wants to. But I really am wishing the best to his family. This must be a terrible situation to be going through, especially when it's broadcasted everywhere right now. But there was an official statement from Astronomer recently. Astronomer's co-founder and chief product officer Pete DeJoy is now serving as an interim CEO, the company said in a statement Friday night. The New York-based company earlier Friday issued a statement about the matter via LinkedIn. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. The statement said in part adding that the company's board of directors has initiated a formal investigation into this matter, and we have all the additional details to share very shortly. The statement also addresses incorrect information circulating on the internet the day following the video releasing, including a misidentification of a third party seen in the clip, and a parody Twitter account that falsely claims to have a statement from the CEO. I'm not calling it X. Sue me. Brian was spotted on a jumbotron screen at a Coldplay concert in Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts on Wednesday, embracing Christian Kabat, the company's chief people officer, who oversees the organization's human resources. Probably not anymore. So both of those lovebirds were placed on leave, but we have more information about the Coldplay concert, where apparently Coldplay was warning people that they were going to be put on the jumbotron because they wanted to go around and say hi. So these guys had ample time to just stop hugging each other. These guys had an entire tornado warning, and they still decided to embrace each other this entire time. Also, it's been on my mind the entire time. I have to talk about the Simpsons episode. There's been a meme going around saying that the Simpsons predicted this, which they obviously didn't, but it's funny. Even though this isn't true, I'm gonna play the clip anyway because I don't know how people were able to come up with so many memes in under 24 hours.
The Simpsons predicted Coldplay's Kiss Cam drama years ago. In season 29, Springfield hosts a concert. Lisa wins tickets in a radio trivia contest. She drags the whole family. Homer groans.
Can't I just chill at home?
Stadium packed. Marge hands out earplugs. Bart grabs a hot dog the size of a baseball bat. Kiss Cam flashes across the screen. Camera lands on a VIP box near stage left. A man has his arm around a woman in a black dress. The screen zooms in. Their faces freeze. Lisa gasps.
I've seen him before. That's someone important.
Marge says.
And he's definitely not kissing his wife.
I remember that line too from when I was a wee lad. I've seen him before. He's someone important. Now, I know this episode isn't real, but imagine if it was. Imagine if The Simpsons really did predict this meme. That would mean that The Simpsons writers have the foresight of Doctor Strange.
The man notices the jumbotron, tries to act like he's tying his shoe. The woman turns away. Phones flash across the stadium. The next morning, headlines flood the news cycle. The Kiss Cam clip plays on repeat across channels. Springfield wakes up buzzing. Kent Brockman reports that the board convened an emergency meeting overnight. At the office, blinds are drawn. A staffer exits in a rush, clutching torn paperwork. Security quietly escorts two figures out the side door. Camera flashes catch every step. Vehicles pull away without a word. By midday, a resignation is made official. The reason? A vague line about needing personal time. Social media detonates. News feeds overflow with reactions. A remix of the Kiss Cam moment racks up 1 million views before sunset.
I'm still finding it hard to believe that someone cheating brought the entire internet together. I love how no matter what's going on in the world, the entire internet can come together to make fun of people like this. I just want to thank everybody again for the support, and I really did enjoy this whole situation and all the memes today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel as it really does help me out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.